Hi guys, thank you so much for watching The Royal We. My name is Kevin. In this video, I want to talk to you about processing that ongoing relentless anger and frustration coming out of narcissistic abuse. No matter how long you've been out of the relationship, it could be a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. You have this ongoing, reoccurring anger and hurt and pain. And it doesn't matter how many YouTube videos you watch, it doesn't matter how much prayer you receive in your life, and it doesn't matter how many people you talk to. You could even talk to me, yet you have this reoccurring anger and frustration. It comes and it goes and it comes and it goes and it comes and it goes. How do we make sense of this? Well, I'm going to give you my best answer, but I'm going to tell you right now, depending on the type of personality you have, you may or may not like the answer I'm going to give you. Let's talk about it. Alright guys, so first of all, let me tell you that this video was not really one that I planned to make. It's not something that I thought a lot or put a lot of energy into scripting out or anything like that. It's actually really kind of impromptu. It's a result of me actually wrestling with this very same thing that I'm going to be sharing with you. I too have experienced this ongoing, relentless coming and going of the pain and the frustration, and it seems tormenting and it seems like it's never ending, and you're just wondering, when will it stop? When will the pain stop? When will these bouts of anger stop? It's very frustrating and it can be very confusing. And you can go a couple weeks feeling great and then it comes back. And then you can go a couple months feeling okay and then it comes back. Sometimes you're only able to go a few days and it comes back. Sometimes the anger and the frustration can come back multiple times in the same day. So let's make sense of this. So first of all, I want to invite you to view narcissistic abuse in a different way with me. Because of the type of abuse that we're talking about here, the emotional abuse, the mental abuse, it's almost like it not only affects you at the time that it's happening because it is abuse, but it also infects you. Now there's a difference between being affected and infected. Do you know what infected means? Infected means it injects something inside of you. It's like being bitten by a poisonous or venomous insect. When you're bitten by it, it injects you and leaves you with this gift, the gift that keeps on giving. And I'm being sarcastic when I say gift, because the reality is what it leaves you with is this anger and this pain that reoccurs like a virus once it's inside of your body. It goes away for a short time, and then just like a virus, in its season, it presents itself with symptoms. Symptoms of anger, symptoms of crying, symptoms of frustration, symptoms of yelling out loud and talking to yourself, and symptoms of fighting with nobody around and banging on your steering wheel like while you're driving. These are all symptoms. Some people call it CPTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, but it's symptoms of this virus that has been left inside of you by narcissistic abuse. Now, it's important to understand some things about why we now carry this virus inside of us. And this is where you're either going to like the answer or you're not. It depends on your personal personality and your personal view on life. But I want to share with you something, a couple things here. Number one, you're not alone, so don't think that you're alone in this. This is something that even I wrestle with still, and I've been out of the abuse for years. I moved 5 states away from the abusive people in my life, yet I still struggle from time to time with this very same thing. And I'm okay with telling you that because I'm being honest with you. This is what drives me to do what I'm doing. Now I want to talk to you about a scripture. I like to use scripture in these stories and in these cases because it can shed a light on how we're not alone, and it gives us a different way to view these things. 2 Corinthians gives us a letter written by Paul. Paul is an important and he's a very important. There is a buck over there, and he looks like he's running away. All right, I'm sorry. There was a buck with big antlers, and he looked at me and went in the trees over there. So hopefully he's not going to come after me. I got to stop doing these videos out in the wilderness here in Missouri because I don't know what I'm going to run into, guys. So anyways, back to what I was talking about. I'm going to talk to you about Paul. Apostle Paul, 2 Corinthians, he writes this letter, and in this letter he talks about this thorn that he has in his flesh. Now, obviously, he's not talking about a physical thorn. He's not talking about a physical thorn that he could just take out and flick away. What the Apostle Paul is talking about is something that is tormenting him, something that he has had to live with during his time of ministry. It's something that affected him greatly. As a matter of fact, he tells us through his letter that he pleaded with God many times, God, take this from me, take this thorn in my flesh, take this torment away from my life, because it's tormenting, it hurts, it's painful, whatever this was that he was wrestling with. And God responded to Paul, and Paul lets us know this by telling us that God told him, no, I'm not going to take this thorn out of your flesh. This is going to be a part of you. And he tells him that God's response is, my grace is sufficient for you. You're going to live with this. You're going to walk with this. And so Paul understood that he was to continue doing what he had to do in life, living with this thorn in his flesh. Now, the amazing thing about it is that I personally believe that this thorn in his flesh, what tormented him, was also something that was a driving force in his life. This is my position on it, guys. That reoccurring pain and frustration that I experience, I take it personally and I turn it into a driving force in my life. This is why I'm making this video right now. If I hadn't experienced this stuff, guys, I would not be talking to you right now. I've taken this pain, I've taken this reoccurring anger that I experience, and I'm pouring into you guys because of it. And based on your guys' responses to me, it's very effective. And it's bringing about a lot of healing. But guys, the healing that I'm providing for you guys is not without its pain that it causes me. The pain is that ongoing wrestling that I have with the thorn in my flesh, the torment that I deal with. I'm still looking back for that buck, guys. You let me know if you see it back there, okay? Don't let that buck creep up on me, because those antlers were big, I'm telling you. All right, so that's one of the things that helped me to understand why it's important to learn how to wrestle with these feelings, which we have to wrestle with them, and then turn around and use the pain for a good thing. And I believe that you have a purpose in your life. There's a reason why you have to wrestle with this ongoing pain, and there's something good that you can do with this pain in your life. There's something miraculous and special that you can do. It may not be doing exactly what I'm doing, but it's something. Look for that. Look for that. Now, there's another thing that I want to share with you as to why it's important to process and understand this pain that you have. Another aspect of it that you have to take into consideration, a reason that you may have to live with this, is because it's going to keep you in a place to where you're more aware. Your body's natural response, your mind's natural response now is to be on the lookout, to be aware, to be ready, to be on guard, to be prepared. In other words, before you entered into that narcissistically abusive relationship, you were in this free love child, let's do whatever type of mentality going into that relationship. And it cost you a lot. It was very painful. So understand that your body naturally wants to hang on to a little bit of anger, a little bit of frustration, a little bit of hurt as a reminder. It's going to serve you as a reminder of what you've been through so that you do not allow it to happen again. So that when you go into your future relationships, you'll go into it with more awareness. You will pick up on the red flags and you won't ignore them next time. It's going to allow you to only get so close to certain types of personalities that you come across, but maintain a safe distance instead of doing the typical empath routine of going in and trying to talk and save and help everybody, which is a very dangerous thing for empaths like you and me to do. See, one of the issues that we struggle with is you and I have to learn how to be uncomfortable in situations. We have to learn that it's okay to not try to save people, to just be quiet and to be uncomfortable. If that means we're in a room and we feel people's negative energy, we have to be okay with being uncomfortable and feeling it. Don't try to step in. Don't try to get involved in people's messes and in their problems, right? Because that invites danger. So allow this pain in your life to serve as a reminder of what you've been through. I guess ultimately, guys, the point of this video is to help you to understand that it is okay to live and to walk with this ongoing anger and this pain and the frustration. Allow it to come and go and come and go. Be okay with the hurt. Be okay with the hurt. Gotta check my phone real quick. Man, okay. Be okay with it, guys. It's okay to be hurting. It's okay to be angry. And one of the things we have to realize is that it is okay to feel these things. Guys, if you have any questions or comments or concerns, go ahead and contact me. My telephone number is at the end of this video. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope that this video helps you. I wish I could take the pain away from you. I wish I could tell you that you'll wake up tomorrow and the pain would be gone. But I would not be being honest if I said that to you, because that's not necessarily what's happened in my life. But I can promise you this, depending on your outlook and depending on what you do with the pain and the anger that's reoccurring in your life, you can become immune to the symptoms. You can become immune to the yelling and the screaming and the crying. You can allow your body to acknowledge that it's there, and you can live with it, and you can allow it to protect you in your life and in your future relationships. And you can also allow it to drive you to do amazing things in this life. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you later. And bye. Hi, guys.
Thanks for watching the Royal We.
Yes, thank you for watching the Royal We. I want to let you guys know that I am almost finished with the course. It's going to be available pretty soon, and I'm excited to be able to offer that to you guys. I also want to let you guys know that I'm thankful for all of your phone calls. You can continue to contact me. It's absolutely free. But for those of you who have demanded that you be able to give back in return, I want to let you know that I have put a donation link on my channel. So you're welcome to donate whatever you would like to donate to this channel. And you don't have to. That's completely up to you. Bless you guys. Thank you. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber, and we will be back with more right here on the Royal We. While you look at the camera, you gotta stay looking at the camera, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Guys, I'll say hi and then you say hi. No finger in the nose. You gotta be professional. 1, 2, 3. Hi, guys.